So sometimes we go through life and we don't know why. We tend to go against the grain sometimes. We pull, we tug, and we don't really understand why things are happening. Hello, Talton Jet here, Mr. Ambassador. Walking at work, and something just clicked. And I was thinking about why I am where I am. Why did I experience certain things that it caused me to be where I am? I have a background in hospitality. I worked for one of the top hotel brands for 10 plus years. And one day that just came to an end, just screeching halt, to the point where I couldn't even get hired at another hotel for at least a year. Even for jobs that I knew I had connections. I knew people in the company already that put in the word for me, and I just wasn't getting callbacks. So I ended up outside of hospitality for the first time in my 12, 13 years out of college. And I ended up working in the plant, in the plant field. So it was a supervisory role, but I had to train. I had never worked in the plant, so I had to train on all the positions. So I started from the ground and was working my way up. And then one day I did get a call for a position, but it was listed as a travel GM position. So initially I turned it down. Like, wow, beggars can't be choosers, right? But at the time, my wife was pregnant. I didn't want to be risking having to be away during that time. So with the nature of the position, I turned it down. About 2 months later, the same position, but more for a local spot with the same company came up. So I took that position. Now, the hotel is a little bit different. I'm used to working in a transient environment. This was an extended stay hotel opportunity, which I had never done. So it's a little bit different, and the brand is not as let's say luxurious. It's more for the worker, the economic class that's coming in. They're not here to visit, they're here to work. So it's a different crowd, and with the level of our pricing, we attract other types of business that may not be favorable. So it's a pull and tug sometimes. So been doing it for the past couple of years, and it's been great. But then I look back and I think, and I say, what if I had stayed with that, the first company I was with? What if I had never taken that move and, made the certain decisions that I made? What if I had not followed what I was being led to do and, went against the grain and not followed what I had been led to do? What if I had not taken certain risks? What if I had just played it safe? Now, some may say, well, Talton, you took those risks and you got laid off, cars repossessed, you went through all of that. You should have stood. You took the wrong route, right? But look where we are now. Look at the world today. The world is basically closed. The hotels that I would have been working at, they're closed right now. Those people are without their jobs right now. The company I'm with now is business as usual. So that whole time I was being directed. God was directing my path the whole time. He already saw this. He already saw this happening. Now, some might argue, and there's debates whether it's him that did it or God allowed it. I'm not here to say God is judging us or God did this. because that's not what I've been told. The Holy Spirit did not give me that. But what I will say is, when he does lead you down a certain path, even though you may not understand it, if you walk by faith, you are protected. Just if you walk by faith, you are protected. God has your best interest. I have not missed a day of work. My hotel is open. You know, even my wife has residual income coming on because of decisions we've made, because of connections that she's had growing up. You know, people that have certain access brought us took us under their wing. Shout out to Rich University, because without that opportunity, we wouldn't have residual income coming in right now. So, you know, these are things that we are freely sharing. We're putting these things out, and it's not just to get you to buy something or to get you to try to sell you something. These are things that has really impacted our life, and we're trying to share that blessing. This is an all God movement. So that's all I wanted to share. That little nugget, that little puzzle piece just clicked. Like, what if I had not made the certain decisions that I made and followed where I felt led to go, even when the path seemed like it was just the wrong way to go? Like, no, why would you do that? Why would you give up this big office? You know, why would you give up a big office to go to somewhere with no office? Like, with the trade-off, why would you do that? But here we are. So thank y'all for watching. Make sure y'all like this video, subscribe, share. Someone that may need to hear this message. This is the Ambassador out.